What receives attention is considered important. Donald J. Trump attentioned his way to the top. I don't care if you love him, hate him, or are indifferent. He is living proof that there is no such thing as bad publicity. Throughout the 2016 election, every news outlet kept thinking this gaffe, that scandal, or whatever tweet would torpedo Trump's campaign. The media assumed that what they say becomes reality, because usually that's true. Scientific studies have confirmed that whatever people are paying attention to at any given time is rated as more important to them overall. The media controls what most people pay attention to, so the media decides what most people think is important. Presidential elections are won by the candidate who the public perceives as having the best position on whatever issue the media has thrust in front of us. Trump hijacked that attention. He set the script. The media focused on Donald Trump. That put the focus on what he said, usually something about Hillary Clinton being a corrupt criminal. Lock her up. So when it came time to vote, voters were deciding on what Trump said was most important. Who is the more corrupt candidate? Donald Trump was clearly crass and rude, but he wasn't perceived as corrupt, at least not to the same degree as Hillary Clinton. Trump still wakes up every morning, tweets, and sets the news cycle for the day. Trump decides what Americans will pay attention to. In reality, the president and federal government are not that important. They just seem important because they are shoved in front of our faces incessantly. If you refer to the slide in the last section, you'll see that one of the government's tactics is the big move covers the little move. Trump's impeachment, for instance, overshadowed the fact that Jeffrey Epstein, sex trafficker for the elite, was murdered while in solitary confinement in a federal prison and the security footage went missing. The media's focus on negative things also convinces people the world is a scary place and they need protection. Fear is one of the easiest emotions to exploit to herd people into actions you want them to take. In 2014, Facebook used its customers as lab rats. They manipulated people's news feeds to be more positive or more negative and measured the results. The study found when positive expressions were reduced, people produced fewer positive posts and more negative posts. When negative expressions were reduced, the opposite pattern occurred. These results indicate that emotions expressed by others on Facebook influence our own emotions, constituting experimental evidence for massive-scale contagion via social networks. The elite just need a vanguard of negativity to push everyone on social media over the edge like lemmings. Social proof is a huge factor in manipulating people, which is why the elite work so hard to control the media, Hollywood, fashion, and culture. What most people see, believe, and feel about the world is not really what they or even their peers think. It is what the elite want them to think. During the Iraq invasion shortly after 9/11, the media and military joined forces to place journalists in the field. The media loved it. If it bleeds, it leads. But the military got to train, hire, fire, and position the embedded reporters. The military even got to approve or reject the articles and reports before they went out to the public. Colonel Rick Law, head of media relations for the U.S. Marine Corps at the time, said, "Frankly, our job is to win the war. Part of that is information warfare. So we are going to attempt to dominate the information environment. Overall, we were very happy with the outcome." Embedded reporters focused on the troops, daily activities, tactics, and bravery in battle. 93% of all stories from embedded journalists came from soldiers' perspectives, and 71% of front-page coverage was from embedded reporters. That means most coverage had nothing to do with the larger issues. No discussion of justifications for the war or lack of weapons of mass destruction. Think of the magician, a master of attention. You see what they want you to see, while the sleight of hand goes unnoticed.
Subscribe below for more content like this. This is actually an excerpt from a longer report. If you want to read that or listen to it right now, follow the link below. Thanks for watching.